Hi, I'm Agustin Vargas, Product Manager for the Webex Board Pro. The future of work is hybrid. People are hesitant to go back to the office or have long business trips for short meetings. Therefore, we expect that most meetings will involve remote participants, as people have realized that with video, they can reach the whole world. However, we know that just video is not enough. The future of work will require intelligent workplace technology that levels the playing field for those attending remotely. We envision the future of the office where every space will enable remote participants to join and be part of that discussion. For distributed teams to have meaningful collaboration, they need to capture and share ideas on the fly, whenever inspiration hits on whatever tools they like to use. A lack of context and integration between tools will be the key challenge organizations will have to resolve. There are three main challenges we are solving with our technology. Teams are distributed, not only in different locations, but also in different time zones, forcing work to happen asynchronously. They're also using different video setups. How do we ensure everyone is heard equally? Then there is the capturing of ideas. How can we make sure that when inspiration hits, your team knows about it so that you can build upon each other's work? It is difficult to maintain alignment as output of brainstorming sessions are not captured in one single place for everyone to reference later. And at last, the lack of context and integration of different tools. Having a different distributed team contributing to the same workflow will be critical to their success. With Webex, we aim to provide a connection teams have around the table, providing a single surface for everyone to collaborate on. We have always provided the tools you need to see and hear every participant with premium audiovisual quality, but we're now taking this experience further. We want people to be on the same page, and to accomplish that, we want to introduce two new tools, the Webex Board Pro and our all-new whiteboarding capabilities. So John, over to you.
Thank you, Augustine. My name is Jon Fanebust. I am the lead for Webex Whiteboarding. The new Webex Whiteboarding solution is built for people to capture ideas, organize information, allow teams to provide feedback, and build on ideas. The all-new whiteboarding capabilities gives an extended set of tools that are really simple to start using for anybody. In a meeting, you can start a new board pushing a single button, allowing everyone to be included, regardless of where they are participating from. Our whiteboards follows the Webex security standards, so you can always be sure your data is safe and not shared wider than you intended. A key part of our new capabilities is you will now have all your work available at your fingertips. We have made it extremely easy to see all your boards, share them with others, and see who has access. Boards can be linked to a Webex space or shared directly with a user. This gives great flexibility to adapt to any workflow and allows both people inside and outside of your organization to participate. We are also making asynchronous collaboration easy. Boards persist outside of the meeting context, and everyone is allowed to get up to speed and contribute in their own time. We are expanding our solution with a web app to give our users more flexibility and to allow anybody to try out our solution. As before, whiteboarding is also a fully integrated part of our Webex apps and devices. Our whiteboard solution is designed to allow all your devices to shine, whether you are sketching on your iPad, writing on your PC, or presenting in a meeting room on a new Webex Board Pro that Augustine will introduce in a few moments. The experience is tailored for the device you are using, so regardless of where you work from or which device you prefer, you're always fully included and can do your best work. Naturally, personal devices can be used as a companion to our Webex devices, so you can always use the device you prefer for the task at hand. With Webex, security is built in as a core part of our design. We use standards-based zero-trust end-to-end encryption and secure identity. We know that whiteboards can contain information you will want to keep private, and with Webex you are covered. The Webex suite is built to support hybrid work. In addition to our extensive calling, meetings, and messaging capabilities, we are strengthening other areas, including whiteboarding, to deliver our best-of-breed suite for hybrid work. Now, let's have a look at how a hybrid team gets stuff done using our new whiteboard solution.
My name is Marta, and this is Freya, my firstborn. So great ideas, they happen anywhere. It can be through careful accumulation of new insights or through those light bulb moments. Well, we've got some new and advanced whiteboarding capabilities that allows you and your team to get stuff done, to co-create and collaborate using rich tools from wherever you may be and on any device. It is perfect for the hybrid workplace. Meet Ipek. She's having a meeting with her team and planning a dinner for some of their clients. She starts by logging into the new Webex Whiteboarding app, where she can retrieve a list of her saved whiteboards, whether they're from a personal device, a Webex space, a meeting, or shared with her separately. It's all in the same location, so everything is super easy to find. She can choose to search, filter, and view her whiteboards from any device. She shares the whiteboard called Client Dinner from her mobile phone to the Webex Board Pro in the meeting room. They are going to discuss some new ideas since the project has been updated by another team member whilst they've been away. Like most meetings these days, this one is hybrid, with a mix of remote and in-office attendees. With our new whiteboarding capabilities, it doesn't matter where participants are or what device they work from. They're all working on the same surface. The team can quickly build upon each other's input and feedback. Anyone on the board can quickly express their ideas. The Shape Perfection tool even tidies up your rusty drawing skills. Activity indicators make it clear who's editing, making collaboration more seamless. With everyone on the same page, your team can be more agile and make sure no mistakes are made. Ryan couldn't attend the call, so he's adding his final touches before sharing the board externally.
Wow, that was great. With this, I'm handing over to my colleague Augustine to introduce a very exciting new product, the new Webex Board Pro.
Thank you, Jan. I am so excited to introduce you to the all-new Webex Board Pro, designed for hybrid teamwork. The Webex Board Pro brings everything your teams need to connect in one beautifully designed device. The dual camera, with advanced speaker track and capabilities and people focus, will make sure your team always shows up in the best way. Teams can hear each other loud and clear without any annoying typing noises or AC vents, thanks to its AI noise reduction. This makes the Webex Board Pro a premium video conferencing device. But you can also create, ideate, visualize together on its 55 or 75-inch 4K touchscreen. This video experience extends to any software in your laptop through USB-C pass-through, and the active pen ensures the richness of our whiteboarding solution. Webex Board Pro brings hybrid teams together. It's a video system, an ideation surface, and a hub for digital web apps. Presentations are shared and annotated on without any friction, allowing your teams to draw, collaborate, share, meet, and ideate, all in a single beautifully designed device. With Webex Board Pro, teams will enjoy frictionless experiences that allow them to feel like they're all around the same table again. Let Gabrielle show you the Webex Board Pro in action.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle, and I'm super excited to finally share the Webex Board Pro with you. An all-in-one device providing everything you need for hybrid teamwork. We've listened to our customers' needs and have focused on flexibility when developing the Board Pro.
For instance, it doesn't matter where I am in the room. I can easily connect with this 9-meter cable. With this cable, I can charge my laptop, share my content, and join any application that I have on my laptop which utilizes USB-C pass-through. We now support external microphones, and we've improved the audio experience by including front-facing speakers.
We also have a new and improved camera with an ultra-wide lens, so you'll never lose sight of me in a meeting.
On the topic of flexibility, we also have wheels, so it's far easier to move around. The Webex Board Pro also comes in 2 sizes, a 55-inch and a 75-inch version, perfect for medium to larger meeting rooms. Running on Room OS 11, the Webex Board Pro includes a fresh new user interface. This new facade makes creating workflows a thing of ease, with intuitive design and easy access to web apps. From collaboration to productivity, this really takes the Board Pro to a new level in terms of usability.
You can now also swipe up to reveal the task switcher and choose which one of your running applications you want to open. This simplifies navigation and task switching, making it easy to multitask and be more productive. It's also super easy to join third-party applications, like Miro.
Something else new to the Webex Board Pro is a completely redesigned pen. You asked for a finer tip, and we've delivered. We've also added 2 buttons on the pen to make the experience through the whiteboard even more seamless. And did I mention that there are 2 with each device?
As we saw earlier, the Webex Board Pro is purpose-built for the all-new advanced whiteboarding capabilities.
Now, I am super excited to talk to Ethan from Phillips 66 about how they're solving some complex problems using video in new and creative ways. Hi, I'm here with Ethan Ashford from Phillips 66. Hi, Ethan. How are you? Maybe you can tell us a little bit about Phillips 66 and how you guys been coping with the whole COVID thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for having me. Phillips 66, we are a global leader in the energy business, creating fuels and other petroleum products. Throughout COVID, or the beginning of COVID, we were kind of experimenting around with different video conference platforms. And we had a couple on the table, but then as COVID really set in and people really began to use it a lot, Webex is kind of what won out. So we have spent the last year and a half rolling out somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 Webex devices across our kind of global footprint.
So you're getting a lot more units. How is that going? How big are you planning to go? And why did it trigger so much growth in your capacity?
Yeah, so, well, I would say the sky is probably the limit. We've got lots of room kits, and all the way from the room kit mini all the way up to the pro with multiple cameras in a room, all the way down to desk series devices all over the place, scattered about as personal devices and small privacy room devices. And as we continue to come up with more interesting ways to use the WebEx devices, I'm sure we will just keep continuing to add more and more.
More interesting ways of using the WebEx devices. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So we have this drone program at our refineries that we use for inspections and whatnot. And somebody had the genius idea to take our drones and plug the video output into a WebEx device, which we can then broadcast into a WebEx meeting and have folks from all over the world called into this one meeting where they're able to see things that are going on at refineries, check out equipment, make sure there are no issues. And then, we can take snapshots of those different areas, and then we can have folks at our emergency operations center be annotating on, suggestions on how we should fix something. We can have, interns at a different facility also annotating, coming up with ideas on ways they think we can improve the situation. So it's really been a really cool way to see WebEx kind of be used outside of the box.
So if I understand correctly, you had your drones connected and sharing feed directly into a codec that was putting it into a WebEx call. And then that content was being shared differently in different places on which they were annotated on, both by experts in some locations and by interns in some other locations. Can you explain that a little bit deeper?
Yeah, you got it. So that is pretty much the gist of it. We have kind of these mobile drone vans, you might call them. They take a big van, empty it out, fill it up with monitors and different testing equipment and whatnot. And so that is kind of where the drone operator would normally sit and watch the live feed and just put it on a little monitor in front of them. But instead of doing that now, we run it into, in some cases, they've got a Desk Pro in one, and another location, they've just got a Room Kit Mini, and they kind of hide it off in the corner. But then, like you said, we cast that into a WebEx meeting so we can have experts in one location, or maybe just interested stakeholders who want to see what's going on in the company in another location. It's come in handy in lots of emergency situations. If there's a fire where we can't send people in, but we can send a drone in, and then we can monitor the situation and see what's happening real time, and then record it for later usage also.
Okay, so you send your drone to have a visual situation in real time of the situation. You record it into your WebEx meeting. And at the same time as you're recording it, you're also annotating on that content to have collaboration between the different places.
Yeah, the annotation has really kind of changed the game for a lot of our different situations and collaborations across our global sites. Being able to flip up a whiteboard and do some napkin CAD to solve a problem, come up with a creative solution, or highlight a specific area of an image so you can point out exactly what you're trying to reference.
How do you see the future of work in this dimension? How will these all come together in the future for Phillips 66?
Hopefully just the way that they have been coming together. see folks being able to work at home or work at work or, work anywhere in between, but the results are all the same because folks are connected and they have the tools they need to collaborate effectively.
And from these recordings, I understand you said you had some interns, so maybe you're using some of these material for training later on?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's, we've used the drone to WebEx kind of recording program to give tours of our refineries to, outside people, to environmental groups, to stakeholders and stockholders and executives in the company, to interns and new hires, to really using it anywhere we can. It's become a game changer.
Wow, Ethan, it really sounds very interesting what you're doing now with this WebEx connected to drones. It really sounds like you're taking WebEx to the next level. I'm really dying to know a little bit more about what you do in the future.
Yep, absolutely. I thank you for having me. And next time we'll maybe have some sort of new creative way we've been using WebEx to share with you guys.
Thank you, Ethan and Augustine. Really interesting to see how video communication can help people work better together. For distributed teams to have meaningful collaboration, they need to capture and share ideas on the fly, whenever inspiration hits on whatever tools they like to use. With WebEx, it's easy to catch those light bulb moments. Make sure to check out our new Webex Board Pro that is orderable soon. Our new whiteboarding capabilities will be coming to our apps and devices later in the year.